How big a game is this for France? Huge, according to Julien. He's been writing about it over on ESPN FC. Jules, for maybe those who haven't had time to read your excellent article, can you just elaborate on its contents, please?
Well, yeah, we focused a bit more on Deschamps because the last few months have been tough. It was tough before the Euros, during the Euros, after the Euros as well. They drew against Bosnia, they drew against Ukraine too. And Deschamps has struggled. And in recent years, before the Nations League existed, this would have been World Cup qualifiers, meaningless games against meaningless teams, not really anything to take away from those games. However, now, this is a huge opportunity for him to put things right, to bring this team on the right path again, especially before the World Cup, what we said 14, 15 months before the World Cup. If you win against Belgium and then if you beat Spain, it's a huge statement made that brings you confidence, that momentum that you've been really lacking the last few months, and you can find finally the right answer. He made a lot of wrong choices in the last 6 months or so. Now it's time for him to make the good choices, and if he does that, and if the team plays well, and like Robo just said, if on their day they're really the team that they should be, and they're very good and very strong, then I think this could be a real blessing for Deschamps and for the team going forward.
Let's take a look at how the bookies have this game set, shall we? Looking at that semi-final, France are favourites. Coming in 5-4 on Belgium evens. Remember this game in Italy. Let's take a look at everyone's predictions. You do your predictions earlier, Stephen? You've done, yeah?
Yep.
Let's take a look. Everyone's going for France, with the exception of Gab, who, to be fair, went for Spain today and got that one right. Why Belgium, Gab?
Well, I mean, I think Jules just kind of said it there. Deschamps is under pressure. The France haven't played great of late. If you look at some of these players who are going to be starting, whether it's Griezmann not in great form, Pogba not in great form. Plus, I said all along, I don't think Deschamps is any great shakes as a manager tactically. He may have some of the man management down, but the other side of the game is, let me just kind of sit back, defend, and wait for my talented players to do something. I appreciate Belgium are far from perfect, especially with the old guys at the back, but I think they're due a bit of luck in a major tournament.
Just a reminder then, ESPN FC back on your screens tomorrow. We'll be reflecting on that game between Belgium and France. That's it? Oh, no, that's not it.
What?
Why? Kylian Mbappe's mother has been talking, ladies and gentlemen.
What?
We want more of.
Well, now we know where he gets it from.
Oh, my goodness me. This man has dominated everything over the last few days, and it continues, of course, with his mum. Jules, basically, am I right in thinking that she has told a newspaper in France that contract negotiations are ongoing with PSG? This seems very much against everything else that we've been hearing from the Mbappe camp.
Yeah, that's right. He gave a big interview to Le Parisien and some of their readers. I just so wish that Craig was in tonight to explode completely, because I think he's had enough already yesterday talking about Mbappe and all the interviews. But now the mum has been talking and saying the opposite pretty much to what her son has been saying. Amazing. Yeah, she said she talked to Leonardo as early as Monday night, that talks are going well, and they might find an agreement or something for him to stay. Wow. This is crazy. It's blowing my mind.
Unbelievable.
Jules, how is this being received in France? This is like a telenovela around the Mbappe family.
It's incredible, Dan. I mean, everybody's a bit lost and saying, okay, who do we believe? Do they not talk to each other? What kind of sort of media plan is this? Did they do that on their own in their own corners? You have to believe the mum, and the mum is very important in the Mbappe clan. Even if she's separated now from Kylian Mbappe's dad, as she revealed in the interview as well.
Oh my
But still, it's just mind-blowing. The last 3 days of what the Mbappe mother and son have put out on the public space.
And what does Rabiot's mum make of all of this?
Oh, no.
Well, funnily enough, Mbappe's mum also talked about that incident at the Euros, saying, I went to tell her as a mum and as a woman what she did wrong, but then I was a bit disappointed how criticised she was the next few days. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, you
please.
started it. Oh, my God. Well, keeping up with the Mbappes will continue tomorrow, I'm sure.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.